Hello friends, welcome to our channel. So let's start with the second chapter, microorganism, friend and foe. So let's first understand what are microorganisms. The definition of microorganism. There exist around us living organisms which can normally not be seen with our naked eyes. These are called microorganisms. Some of microorganisms like fungi grow in colonies and can be seen with an naked eyes, but most microorganisms can also be seen under a magnifying glass or a microscope. For example, you might be observed that during the rainy season, moist bread gets spoiled and its surface gets covered with grayish and white patches. It is a fungi. Microorganisms can be classified into four major groups. First, bacteria. Second, fungi. Third, protozoa. Fourth, algae. These observations show that water and soil are fully of tiny organisms, though not all of them fall into the category of microorganisms. Now let's study some important points about microorganisms. Students, you know that microorganisms are also called as microbes. In the previous slide, we see the definition of microbes. Now we will see some important points about it. Microorganism may be unicellular or multicellular. There are two types of microorganism that we will study further. Microorganisms may exist alone or in colonies. Microorganisms are found in all kinds of environment like ice cold climate, hot springs, desert, marshy lands, etc. They are also found inside the bodies of other organisms. In the images, you can see that various types of microorganisms. Now let's take the overlook on some activities given in an NCERT textbook. The first activity which is to be performed is activity first. There is given that collect some moist soil from the field in a beaker and add water to it. After the soil particles have settled down, observe a drop of water from beaker under a microscope. What do you see? Record the observation in your practical notebook. Now, take a look over activity second. Take a few drops of water from a pond spread on a glass slide and observe through a microscope. Do you find tiny organisms moving around? These observations show that water and soil are fully of tiny organisms, though not all of them fall into the category of microbes. These are the microbes are also in small size that cannot be seen with our naked eyes. Some of them are fungus that grow on bread, which can be seen by magnifying glass. Others cannot be seen without the help of microscope. Those small things which we have observed under the microscope, they are microorganisms. Some of the pictorial examples are given in the next section, which we are going to study. So let's start with the next section, types of microorganisms. Now we will start with the classification of microorganisms. Microorganisms are classified into four major groups. These groups are bacteria, fungi, protozoa and some algae. Some of these groups are common. The examples of these microorganisms are given below. Some viruses are also microscopic. They, however, reproduce only inside the cells of host organism, which may be bacterium, plant or animal. Common ailments like cold, influenza and most coughs are caused by viruses. Serious diseases like polio and chickenpox are also caused by viruses. Some diseases caused by protozoa and bacteria. These are diseases like dysentery and malaria are caused by protozoa, whereas typhoid and tuberculosis are bacterial diseases. The bacteria is classified into 4 major groups based on their shape given in the flow chart. The first is spherical, second is rod shape, third is comma shape, and fourth is spherical. In the images, we can see the shapes of the bacteria, how they look like. Now we will study some examples of algae. We can see that in the video, the Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. These are some types of algae which we can recognize under the microscope. Now we will see some types of protozoa. We can see that the types of protozoa are amoeba and paramecium. The amoeba is shapeless. It can take their own shape according to the surrounding conditions, and the paramecium is the sleeper-like shape. Now we will study some examples of fungi. We can see the types of fungi: the bread mold, paramecium and aspergillus. In the previous activity, we observed the fungi under the microscope, which cannot be seen with our naked eyes on the moist bread. Now we will study about viruses. We can see the structure of viruses. It is divided into 4 parts: head capsule, tail, tail fibers and end plate. In the image, we can see the human immunodeficiency virus anatomy. The capsid covered the identical RNA strands, reverse transcripted enzyme, glycoprotein is covering of virus envelope. Now we will study the next part. Now we will study where do microorganisms live. Microorganisms may be single-celled like bacteria, some algae and protozoa, or multicellular like such as algae and fungi. They can survive under all types of environment, ranging from ice-cold climate to hot spring and desert to marshy land. They are also found inside the body of animals including humans. Some microorganisms grow on other organisms while others exist freely. Microorganisms like amoeba can live alone, like fungi and bacteria may live in colonies. Now we will study our next topic in next session. Thank you.